Hello everybody, welcome to my crafty chit chat and slow stitching video. So when I'm recording this is actually Sunday morning, so yesterday morning. It is 7:15 in the morning and I just got up. So my voice is like crackling. And yeah, I have my tea. I haven't even taken a sip of it yet, but oh gosh, it looks good. I'm going to take a sip. And I just wanted to sit and chat and start working on a cover for a journal. And I don't know what journal. All I know is I want to work on a cover. I thought about this last week, and I'm like, you don't really have to have a reason to make a journal cover. You can just make one. So that's what I decided to do, and I've been wanting to use the goodies that were sent to me in May for my retirement giveaway. And I have so many awesome goodies that were sent to me. And yeah, and I've been trying to figure out, well, what do I want to do with these? Because I want it to be something, I don't know, prominent, you know what I mean? Like I want it to be something that I'll see. So what is something that you see? You see the cover of your journals. So that's what we're going to start on today. I'm going to kind of go through and let you know who they were from. And I can't tell you exactly what came from who. I could probably most of it, but I don't want to mess it up. So I'm not going to try because, well, that was, over 2 months ago. And I don't want to mess it up and get anybody angry with me. So I did receive a package from Kim, from Kim's Inspired Life. I received a package from Linda, from Linny P's Place. I did receive packages from Gretchen Coons and Debbie Vignola. And so I have them over here to the side, and I'm just looking through. Oh, BB from BB's Creations. And, BB's Closet Creations. Sorry. Raina, so from Lila Crafts. We have from Veronica, from Christy's Crazy Crafty Life. I think that was everything. And I do have a few things here from Yvonne, who I did a swap with a few months ago for another collaboration. So anyway, that's the scoop. And what I want to do, so in my head, I have an idea of what I want to do. And so today, while we chat, I'm just going to cut squares. They don't all have to be the same. And isn't this wonderful fabric? Look at this fabric. Isn't that awesome? I love this piece of fabric. Yeah, so I'm just going to start tearing. Now, I don't have to tear it all at once because, to be honest, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start sewing them together. Like normally what I do look at that, isn't that cute? Fine silk thread, super cute. What I normally do is, I'm just trying to look on here to see, I would really like these scissors. I really would. Even these smaller scissors are super cute. I think I'm going to tear out from over here. Maybe like here. I'm going to tear. So I normally start with a base, like a foundation. And, you know, like if it's like a page I'm working on, I would call it a block. But even for my journal covers, I always start with a foundation, like a piece of muslin or a linen napkin or something. And I'm not going to do that this time. I'm not. I'm just going to start sewing pieces together. Look how cute that is. A little measuring tape, a little spool of thread, a little button. But I definitely want to get these scissors. So maybe what I'll do is just cut it right down the middle here. Because I can always make it smaller, right? So if I need a small piece and I just need like a little piece, I can just cut that. But I'm going to leave that for now. So that was good. That was a really good start. Now I do have these beautiful, beautiful pieces. And so I am definitely going to incorporate these. Now I'm not sure how. I was thinking about that, right? Because, well, if I just sewed, let me just grab a piece of this. I could do this, like I could just sew like say I had like 4 pieces of fabric and that was in the middle. Like I could do something like that and then the middle of it would be see-through. So, you know, that's a possibility. I think otherwise I'm going to have to grab like maybe some solid fabric that I have in my stash and put this on it to make, you know, some sort of a square out of it. But I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want this to be, I don't know. I want it to look, I want to almost say like a quilt, but I don't think I really mean that. I don't want it to look like a quilt, but you know how some quilts are, I don't know, they're just, and I know that there's like a lot more thought that goes into them than this, but they just, I don't know, just pieces sewn together in a way that just looks like so super pretty. So anyway, I don't know. I know in my head what I'm thinking, but we will see. We will see. So I'm just going to keep cutting here. So let's see. So what else is going on in my life? I've been really, really good with watching my budget. The only thing that I've really been spending money on is my garden, which I've moved again. If you guys have a garden, you know, it's like every single day I go out there multiple times a day and there's always something to do. So like I've been watering twice a day because it's been so hot. And these are gorgeous pieces, aren't they? Look at how gorgeous these are. Oh my gosh. Look at how pretty. I just love these. Absolutely love these. I can't wait to put them on. I love them. And this, look at this. Oh my gosh. Now see, I'm pretty sure I remember who I got every single one of these from. I'm pretty sure. But like I said, I don't want to say something wrong. So just know that I appreciate each and every piece very, 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 very much. Love it all. So yeah, so I moved my garden again. Um, and I've been watering. Well, I have been watering twice a day because, um, well, I garden in containers, and um, it's just obviously it's been hot. It's been hot here in New Jersey. You know, definitely above 90, and sometimes, you know, the high 90s. And oh, this is perfect. Look at that yellow piece. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, and look at this. Okay, so this, well, this says from Raina, so I know I can say that because it has it on it. Yeah, this whole thing right here was from Raina. Um, so I'm gonna just take it all off, because if I have it off of there, the chances of me using it are a lot better, right? So that's like, I don't know if you're like me, but even like if I got maybe, I don't know, a package of die cuts, well, I'm not going to, the chances of me using those die cuts are much greater if I take those die cuts out of the package. If they're going to be in the package, then yeah, then there's less chance. So that's why I want to take all this apart. So yes, so I've been watering because it's been so hot a couple times a day, and I just planted some seeds this past week for my fall garden. So I planted lettuce, which is already coming up, and it looks really cool. I can't wait to cut it off. It's the leaf kind that you just cut and then it grows again. So I have that. And like, look at how beautiful like these really dainty pieces are. Just gorgeous. So pretty. It has little beads on it, little sequins. Super pretty. Like, this is a good size right here to put right on top of something. So yeah, I have lettuce seeds, carrots, peas, and tiny Tim tomatoes. And I don't know. I think I stink at growing carrots. I don't know, like half of them are coming up from what I put down, just like half. And yeah, so I mean, they're coming up. I can see them. They're germinating. But yeah, so the lettuce is looking really good. The peas are looking good. So what I did was I planted some in the actual containers that they will stay in. And then I also planted some seeds in solo cups, you know, the plastic cups that you drink from. So I did it both ways because I was thinking, well, if one way didn't work really well, then at least I would have it another way. But they're all growing, except for my carrots. They are growing, but they are not growing. I don't know, like, I don't know, half of them are growing. I don't know. I'm like, really? But anyway, they are growing. So, and I'm still getting peppers from my pepper plants. And all my tomato plants I took down. I got the tomatoes, all I was going to get from them. And they're very good. I'm having my last two, whether I have them today or, you know, in the next day or two. But the big tomatoes are done. And I had to take down my original cucumber plants because I got the cucumber beetles. So I just took those down because the beetles are bugging me. I'm using the neem oil. I'm using the Castile soap. I'm using peppermint spray. I ordered some of this powder that's supposed to kill bugs. So I'd still have, I need this to be square. I have, or at least rectangle. So I still have 2, 4, 6 cucumber plants that I planted from seed. And so they're growing, and I think I might have the beetles under control for those. Yeah, so I'm just gonna give them a little bit more of a chance. And if I can't get them under control, I'm gonna take those out as well, because I don't want them affecting my other plants. Like, I see them on occasion on my other plants, and I've moved my other plants away from them, and I don't know, I'm just, you know, I hate, I mean, I know everybody says this, right, but I really hate bugs. And I hate bugs, especially when there's large groups of them. That kind of freaks me out. There is actually a term for that. There is. So, and I don't know what it is. It's a phobia when you see, and it doesn't have to even be bugs. It can be anything, like a lot of little somethings together in a group. It grosses me out. So anyway, oh, look at how pretty that looks. This matches that. I'm just going to start sewing. So yeah, so bugs really creep me out. That are, I don't know, I have really no idea what I'm doing. I think I'm just gonna, I don't know, I envision it very patchworky. Yeah, with different color threads. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just gonna start sewing. I mean, I do have to think about, so like, let's just say, you know, if I did something, let me move this up. Look at how pretty that blue is. Gorgeous. So if I sewed this onto this right here, then, like, I would want it to be almost like a collage, right? So like when I collage with paper, I like it to be not even. So like, I don't want it like this, like all in a row. That's what I don't want. That I know. So if I sew like this, I just want to see if it actually even will work, right? So if I have that, let me just kind of go through this fabric. And let me pull some more out here. So then if I had this piece, then we could put maybe this piece up here. Or it could go here. Something like that. And then this piece, well, actually, I would put this piece here just because it goes that way. And then that piece could go there. Something like that, to where it is, like I said, it's patchworky, but it is not even and neat and in line. So I think it'll work. I think so. I think I can get it to work. I think I can. So I'm going to start sewing because I think I've convinced myself that I can get this to work. So I will probably do mainly just the running stitch. I'm sure at some point I will probably do some French knots and some cross stitches and back stitches and stuff like that. But to start, or I don't know, you know what, I may want it to all be the same. I don't know. So I've not done something like this before. And I think, like, again, I've never done a quilt, so I can't really speak on that. But from what I've seen in videos, like a lot of time, and maybe all the time, I don't know, like what they'll do is they'll take a fabric, but they're going to, I don't know, iron over the edges. So then they're sewing, if there's two ironed edges, then they're sewing those edges together and they have a seam. And that is not what I'm doing. I want it to look like this. Like I said, very, very patchworky. Yeah. Yep. So I don't know what I had here before, but I have this in my hand. So I think that that's a good piece to put there. So let me knot this off. And this just happened to be a piece of thread that I had in my needle already. So if I have that there, now what I do kind of feel like what I maybe want to do here is make sure that if there's words that they are going in the right direction. I do kind of feel that, yeah, or like if there's butterflies or flowers or anything like that, that it makes a difference. You know, I do want to do that. So, all right. So I have a plan. I love it. I don't even know if this piece of thread is long enough for this. Yeah, so I guess the moral to the story for this is don't overthink. And if you feel like just sitting down and stitching, this would be like a really good thing to work on. Because I don't know, I almost feel like the wonkier it is, maybe the better it's gonna be. I don't know. All right. So what we'll do is when I come back next Monday, we will continue with this. And I already have like an idea of the edges of this, once I even decide what size it's going to be. It's going to have lace all around it. So all of this lace and ribbon is going to definitely come in handy. And yeah, so I think it's going to work out really, really well. And I like that. Look at how cute that is. I love it. I think it's going to be perfect. Well, I want to thank you all so much for being here, and I hope that you have a wonderfully blessed week. And I will see you next Monday. Alrighty, bye-bye, everybody.